Almost 70 years ago, the year 1958, the U.S. Mint struck the last of the wheat cents. They changed over to the memorial design in 1959. Well, next up is that last year of issue wheat in proof condition, the finest known grade possible, certified by NGC. Let's take a look. Beautiful coin. Stunning red. That's what the RD stands for on the label. That's a red. They grade coins from the cent series on color as well. Brown, brown, and red. The highest color grade you can get is an RD red. And the highest grade known to exist for a 1958 proof is this one right here, is a 69. There are no 70s out there in existence. This is the finest grade. Now, in 1958, the only way you could get a 1958 proof cent was out of the proof set. Now, if you recall, the proof set that year was a poly pack, each coin in its individual little square in an envelope. They weren't packaged like the modern day proof sets in a hard plastic lens, which is why we don't see high grades. The coins moved around inside that little air bubble. They were in an envelope. They might have gotten mailed or shipped, or however they were moved. They did slide around inside. So we just don't see high grades out there. In fact, if you look at the population, especially compared to the mintage, it is a jaw dropper. They only made 175,652 that year. So under a million coins, under a million proof sets, 1958. But in 69, there are only 1,677 out there, and that is it. There is not a 69 or better. There are no 70s. High grade 69, there's 1,677, which is about 0.19%. That's incredible. That's one in every 522. One in every 522 is a 69 proof. That's incredible. We're at $249.95 tonight. If you look at the price guide, you'll see that is at $450. So it's $200 more than our low price, $249.95. I did find somebody else out there retailing at $640 more. They're over $875, which is absolutely incredible, just to kind of put your mind around that, right? But it's not surprising. It's the finest known. There's only 1,600 out there. But what's really great, folks, is you can get one for yourself at just $249.95, saving $200 off the NGC price guide, saving $640 out there from a retail comparison. It's time to jump in. The market is on fire with cents right now because of the United States Mint purchasing the last of its blanks. So the end of an era for the cent is upon us. So we look back, I mean, right now we're in the shield cents, right? Before that, it was the memorial cents. The shield cents started in 2010. Memorial started in 1959 and ended in 1998. 2008. 2009, we had that 4-coin design. Sorry, I just kind of like, froze for a minute there. I was doing all the math in my head with the years. But this one here is the last of the wheats. The wheat cent started in 1909. It was the first of the Lincoln cents. It ended in 1958 with this release right here, changed in 1959 for the memorials. Last, first, low grades, low populations, those are all something that stands out for a collector. Well, this one hits them all. This one hits all of the collector check marks. I'm going to put a 1-minute clock up. I'm going to reiterate what those check marks are, right? 1-minute clock. This is what the checkpoints are. Highest grade known, check, it's a 69. Finest quality strikes, check, it's a proof. Low mintage, check, only 875,652. Check. Low population, yeah, check, only 1,677 out there are known to exist on this finest grade. And how about the price? Check number 5, $249.95, $200 less than the price guide, and over $600 less out there. If you do some searching, you'll find there's coins out there selling for $889. So check number 5 is the savings, is the value, and you have also that end of an era, the last wheat. End of an era for a cent. The cent in general, period, is upon us. There will be no more cents. So let's grab them up while we can, because these things are just going to get harder and harder to find. Join us.